Is it your family? Is it the relationship you're in? Is it God? Is it you? Sometimes we don't take accountability for where we're at in life, and this runs a lot deeper than some of us would like to believe. We'd like to think that if you're given the qualities to achieve something, that one day you'll get there. That one day you'll have everything that you wanted. But what if I told you that that's not a guarantee at all? What if I told you that you could be given $1 million check and never have $1 million in your bank account? What if I told you that short of divine intervention or luck, if such a thing existed, that it's up to you? When Moses was promised the promised land, we know what happened. He didn't make it into the promised land because of a decision that he made. Now, a lot of us would have probably made the same decision. We would have struck the rock out of frustration, especially with the way that the Israelites treated him, the way his people treated him. But that just goes to show the level of caution, the level of diligence, if we can apply that to our lives, discipline that we need to have. This doesn't have anything to do with our salvation, and we can rest assured in the salvation of Christ, so that even if we die feeling that we haven't achieved our absolute best or maximum, we needn't be discouraged by that or depressed by that, because what we press towards isn't in vain, but to glorify God. Yes, there is an element of pride, there is an element of satisfaction in achieving your absolute best in any given task. And I'm all for that. I'm all for pushing for the very best in basically every realm of human endeavor that I can attain. But it's not paramount. It's truly not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is glorification. Because if it's not for someone else, then it's for you. And if that's the whole point of this, then really none of this matters. None of this means anything. All of it is vanity. Going back to the theme, though, Proverbs 28 or 29, I think it's 29:28. I'll put it in the description. Says that without a vision, people perish, but he who keeps the law, happy is he. He who keeps the law, happy is he. Without a vision, you're not going to be able to go anywhere. I find it funny that whenever people retire, that's usually when they tend to go. Not too far from when they retire, you see a decline in health. You see basically them deteriorate. It's unfortunate, but it just goes to show that if you have a reason for living, well, you're probably going to live. If you feel that you don't have a reason for living and you're of age, things start to go downhill. Am I saying that if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and you don't have a vision that you're going to die? That doesn't necessarily mean that you're physically going to die, but death can take many forms. if you're aloof, if you're basically doing nothing, if you're just generally floating into nothingness and letting life carry you on without any general sense of direction or goal or hopes or dreams, then the dreams that you had, the places that you knew and know that God wanted to bring you, die because you weren't able to reach them. They were somewhere in your core, somewhere in your heart, but you never got to see it. And if you're in that place today, or have been, you know what God's will is. You know that He wouldn't keep you from it. If you're on the way there, then rest assured that if you're aligned with God's will, then it will come to pass. But if you think that you're drifting without a vision that's aligned with what God told you through His Word and through your prayer life, then you need to get one. Get a hold of one and align yourself with it. Because the truth is that He wants you to get there. So who's stopping you? The Word says, if God is with us, if God is for us, who can be against us? I'll answer that question for you. You. You can be against you. So, don't just be disciplined, but be a friend of you. Don't be an enemy of yourself.